Clay Patton on the Rural Radio Network. 2023 Nebraska Farm Bureau annual meeting is off and underway. And, of course, part of that, young farmers and ranchers having competitions. And, as always, there's the discussion meet. For the non-public speaker, maybe something to make him nervous. But this year's winner is none other than Joe Melnick. And, Joe, not the first time you'd made the finals, but exciting to see you have a big win this year. You're going to go on to represent Nebraska Farm Bureau on the national stage now in Salt Lake City in January. First off, tell us, how does it feel to come out with the win and to be the discussion meet winner this year?
Feels really good, like you said. Not the first time making the finals, so actually it feels really good to get it done this year and make it to Salt Lake City.
Going over the questions that Farm Bureau has proposed this year that you study and prepare for going into the discussion meet, what did you come here into convention with as well? Was there one that really stood out or one that you really thought is important this year?
So we talked a lot about finance, and I think that's really important, especially as a young farmer rancher representative. You know, getting into farming and ranching is very expensive, and so being able to have that discussion and get ideas of ways to help farmers and ranchers, you know, get to that financial place of where they can start farming and ranching or be successful in their operation.
And give us a little bit of background as well, because while you have some production activities, you're also agribusiness. Tell us how you fit in the world of agriculture.
My wife and I work in agribusiness, but our dream was always to own a small acreage and raise livestock and do a little bit of, you know, just your regular groceries, pumpkins, watermelons, that kind of stuff. But the biggest thing is we wanted to get an acreage with livestock to pass that on to our children, so that way we can at least say, hey, you know, like, here's livestock and this is why it's important.
And for folks who want to follow along with that story, you actually have some social media sites and more. Tell us, where can folks follow?
So if you go on Facebook and go to Melnick Family Farms, we started that page actually after our daughter was born because my wife needed something to do when she was at home with her. And we didn't realize how many people were following that until we got to convention this year. And so many people were like, oh, hey, we're following your page and we're seeing how you're doing and congratulations. And so it's been kind of an interesting story.
One of those that advocacy takes all shapes, sizes, and forms. But again, it's another one. If you want to see that true young farmer and rancher story, follow Melnick Family Farms on Facebook. Well, Joe, congratulations again going to Salt Lake City. Anything in the meantime that you're going to be preparing for or preparing yourself for the national stage?
So we'll really be looking at more of the national problems. You know, this discussion meet was a lot about the state problems and how we can help Nebraskans, and now we'll be looking at how we can actually help Nebraskans while also helping everyone else across the U.S.
And, of course, what is your message to others to get out and try discussion meet if they're a young farmer and rancher in Nebraska Farm Bureau?
Well, if you tell your RM that you want to get involved, they will voluntarily sign you up. But I actually truly think, you know, whether you're a public speaker or not, just go ahead and try it. You're not going to lose anything by doing it, and it's an amazing experience, and you might actually enjoy it.
And again, it's Joe Melnick. Here he is, your 2023 Nebraska Discussion Meet winner through Nebraska Farm Bureau. We're at the Nebraska Farm Bureau annual meeting in Kearney, and you're listening to the Rural Radio Network.